Hello friends, welcome to this video. Now in this video, I'll be discussing about how to protect the worksheet. So in the earlier video, we saw that how we can protect the workbook. Now in this video, we'll be talking about that within the workbook, we are having the worksheets. So how to protect an individual worksheet so that no one is able to modify anything in the worksheet, or they will not delete anything, they will not insert anything. So let us see in this full video that how to protect the worksheet. So here we are having one Excel file, and now I want to protect this sheet 1. We can also give some name to this sheet 1, but let us keep it here just now sheet 1. So in sheet 1 I want to protect the things over here. So if you want to protect the sheet, then there are 3-4 options which are available here. So I'll show you one by one those options. First of all, you can go to the review tab. In the review tab, you are having this button known as protect sheet. So in the last video, we saw this protect workbook. If you have not seen the last video, then I'm putting the link on the top of this video. Please check out this video. Now here, I'll be clicking this button protect sheet. When I click on the protect sheet here, we have to give some password. So let's say I give a very simple password just now for an example purpose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here we are having the various options. So it says here protect worksheet and contents of locked cells. There are already these two tick marks here, so I'll keep it like this. And now here we are having other options: format cells, format columns, format rows, insert columns, insert rows, insert hyperlinks, delete columns, delete rows, sort, use auto filter, use pivot table and pivot chart, edit objects, edit scenarios. So these are the various options. Now suppose if I don't put here any tick mark against these options, what I can do, I can click on OK button. Now it will again ask me the password. So I type here again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I click on OK button, and now my sheet is protected. Now see here what is written: unprotect sheet, because earlier it was protect sheet. Now a sheet is protected. Now it is showing you this button known as unprotect sheet. Let us see now what we can do. So here in the sheet 1, if I right click, I can definitely delete the sheet, I can rename the sheet, all these things I can do it. Suppose if you don't want to allow anybody to delete the sheet or rename the sheet, then you have to protect the workbook. But here we have to protect the sheet. So what we can do, that suppose if I select this row, if I right click over here, you see when I right click, I cannot delete, I cannot insert, I cannot format cells, row height, hide, unhide, I cannot do anything here. Suppose if I select this column, right click, then here also I cannot do anything. This is what we mean by the protect sheet. Now suppose if we want to unlock this protect sheet, then I can again go to this unprotect sheet button. So it will ask me the password. So I'll type here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I click on OK button. Now the sheet is not protected. Now again if I click this button protect sheet, so I'm getting again the same dialog box. Now suppose if I want to allow my users to delete the columns and let's say delete the rows. So I'll put here the tick mark against delete columns and delete rows. I click on OK button, and now what I'm doing here, I'm allowing my users or my colleagues to delete the rows and columns. So suppose if they select this column, right click, you see here only the delete option is available. They cannot insert, they cannot clear anything, they cannot hide, unhide, nothing. Yeah, they can just delete the column. Suppose if I select this row, right click, then here I'm having again the same option delete. I can only delete the row, but I cannot do any other things here. So this is how you can give this kind of special permission to your colleagues, and you can save your worksheet over here. So this is what we mean by the protect sheet. Apart from this button that we are having here in the review tab, we can go to the home tab also. In the home tab, if I click this button here known as format button, in the format button we are having here that same option unprotect sheet. Currently it is protected, but now we can unprotect it. So this is the sheet. So let me do one thing. Let me go to format. I click on this unprotect sheet. So now it is unprotected. Okay. So now here we are having the same button protect sheet in the format button in the home tab. Now another option to find this protect sheet is to go to the file tab, and in the file tab we are having here info, and in the info we go to this button here. If you remember that in the one of the video I showed you how to protect the Excel file with the help of the password. So if you have not seen that video, then I'm putting the link on the top of this video. Please check out this video where I've talked about how to protect the Excel file with a password. So for password, I click the same button, protect workbook. Now here also we have the protect current sheet. So if I click this button here, protect current sheet, then I'm getting the same dialog box. So this is the third option of getting the protect sheet button. Now the last option over here is that if I right click over here on the sheet 1, when I right click, here also I'm having that option protect sheet. So you can use any of these options and you can protect your sheet. And here you have to protect the sheet individually. Currently we are having only one sheet, but suppose if you are having 3-4 sheet, then you have to apply this protection individually for each of the sheet, yeah, depending upon whatever is your requirement. Please do the practice of this protect sheet. And now in the next video I'll be showing you that how to protect the cells. Let's say here in this example we are having a table. Let's say I want to allow my users to only do the changes in this particular table, but I do not want to allow any changes outside this table. So that is one use case that I'll be showing you in the next video. And in the next video I'll be also showing you that suppose if I want to protect only this table, so I do not want to allow my users to do any modification in this table. Yeah, they can do anything over here outside this table, but they cannot modify this table. So let us meet in the next video and we'll see these two use cases, that how to protect the cell. See you then. Thank you very much.